Edinburgh, 2009. A previously unknown arts festival was about to be altered forever. Before that year, the highlights of Edinburgh Fringe had been the angry communist jugglers of Helsinki and a Serbian troupe reenacting war atrocities using puppets made from their own hair. Festival accommodation was a mere 8 times the standard price. Different times. Then one man arrived on the scene, and nothing could be the same again. 10 years on, you are about to witness this man in the flesh, but mostly clothed. For now, welcome immediately to the stage, Monsieur Marcel Lucont. It's a great time to be a pessimist. It's the dawn of a new age. Mankind in its millions is connected, and so all your shitty opinions can be out there on show. It's a great time to be a nihilist when the polar caps have thawed. Start building an ark, there'll be a big water park, so your children won't be bored, just starving. Start stocking up your bunkers, evolution's hit reverse. The bankers are greening, the wankers are winning, and it's only getting worse. It's a great time to be a misanthrope as our populations boom. Shall we keep in proportion or just ban all abortion? For there's always extra womb for one more. Just piss away your pensions, purchase plastic bags as well. Let's all power ahead, because by then we'll be dead, and there's no such thing as hell. It's a great time to be a miserabilist as we give brains to machines. Those small home assistants, they distribute en masse. We plot to wipe your existence while they're wiping your ass. It's a great time to be a pessimist for all those who like to curse. The economy's fucked and democracy's fucked, and the bees are all fucked and the trees are all fucked, and the oceans are fucked and the ozone's all fucked, and society's fucked and the climate is fucked, and the planes are all fucked and the trains are all fucked, and your brains are all fucked, and Milton Keynes is all fucked. And it's only getting worse. Merci. So important to start upbeat. Don't worry, the exuberance ends there. Let's bring it now back down to a more palatable level. So, here we are, Marcel Lucont, numéro 10. My first time in this venue. Truly, they will not take you seriously at the Théâtre du Châtelet until you have played a converted gymnasium. Just to the left of the toilets, at the back of a Scottish courtyard. You heard perhaps at the start of the show, welcome to the stage. Let's not lie to ourselves. That's a fucking floor. added flour, sure. It's a flour. It's okay. At least you know here you cannot be booed from the stage. Never in comedy is a man being booed from a floor. So we are safe there. It's another first for me as well. First time ever in a gymnasium. Truly don't see the point. I've seen what is going on down there and around. It's the kind of person they say, healthy body, healthy mind. I've seen what is occurring out there. Person running on the same spot, staring at a wall for 2-3 hours at a time. That's the opposite of a healthy mind. That's what rats do when they have gone insane in a laboratory. And I see today the sun has arrived in Edinburgh. I don't trust it. Preferred it last week. Oh, now we are in Edinburgh, okay. Sunshine, you cannot smoke in the park, all the healthy bastards. No smoking, cancer. So bizarre, you know. No smoking, cancer. But in Britain, as soon as the tiniest little ray of light appears from behind the cloud, you run to the park, to the field. Oh, let's get some of the lovely warm cancer. It's the good cancer. Let's get some of that. Smoking, oh, just the lungs. No, we want it all over. Fucking hypocrites. Okay, so who has been before in a Marcel Lucont show? Okay, little enthusiasm would not fucking kill you. It's too late now. For whom it is the first time, the Marcel show. Fuck, okay. Not so difficult. Oh, okay. Out with the old. It's a lot of you. I've never been before. You have had 10 years to do it, but sure, no, come now. Why not? Come now. Some of you are looking at me and thinking. Some of you are looking at me and not thinking. It's the first group who will enjoy this show the most. Second, I cannot help you. Just have the first group explain it to you after the show. But no, many persons, they say of the French, they say we are arrogant. I say we are confident. C'est différence, eh? Ouais. An arrogant man, he will tell a joke which has no punchline. Confident man, he knows that silence itself can be the punchline. We don't get to enjoy silence at all in modern life. Society, it fears silence. Cannot go anywhere. Public space, you wish to go for silence all the time. Wherever you go, there is some fucking music playing underneath. It's a real shame. I'm told myself I was born entirely silent, just silently out of my mother. Stared out the midwife until she got freaked out and left the room. Silence is to be enjoyed. at any age. Here I am. Enjoy the show on your own time. It's obviously a jazz connoisseur enjoying the show on the offbeat. Sure. Why not? I have your money. Enjoy it any way you wish. But no, here I am. 10 years. 10 years at Fringe. 10 years of making a mockery of the British. It's beautiful to see. You are so capable of doing it alone. It's truly to observe Britain the last 2 years. It's like watching a dog eat its own shit. You don't want to watch, but somehow you cannot look away. He's still going. Saying, don't do it, stop it. Congratulations, of course, on your new leader. Bravo. It's impressive, no? In France, we enjoy a politician who is a fornicator. It's the rigueur, but to have as your leader a man who has fucked the entire country, that's impressive, hein? Bravo. Bravo. Many persons, they say of the politician, should bring back a bit of French justice. Madame Guillotine. The problem, of course, with that, specifically with your politician, the method of the guillotine is to separate the neck from the spine. You can see already the physiological issue there with the neck from the spine. But enough about you. Let's hear a little more about me. Je m'appelle Marcel, l'homme casuel. I keep my cards close to my chest. Well, of course I do. Who plays cards like this? Je m'appelle Marcel, l'homme sexuel. I may be anti-monarchy, but my bed is king size, enough for 3. Je m'appelle Marcel, l'homme sensuel. When wine gets the better of me, that's when you'll get the best of me. You'll see. Je m'appelle Marcel, l'homme culturel. I have a band in hand who play as planned, but improvise as well. Je m'appelle Marcel, Intemporel, mercuriel, peut-être immortel, charnel, poussionnel, gravitationnel au bordel. Live at Edinburgh Fringe Festival. You are welcome. Okay, before to continue, I feel in some way we have to explain this. Okay, what was supposed to occur for this show? I had assembled a magnificent 17-piece group of musicians, the most eminent, skilled musicians ever you have seen, you know, talented, chic, magnifique in every way. They were ready, prepared to come in Britain. They had the passport, the injections, everything was ready for them to come. Inevitably, at the last moment, they all died in a bizarre sex accident. During an orgy in Montmartre, in an apartment not fit for that level of fucking. All 17 of them, the instruments were in there as well, several other fuckers. The entire building collapsed. I wish someone had recorded what must have been a magnificent operatic cacophony of sex and death, but they did not. Why would they? But no. As you may know, in France, there is a rule in law whereby if a musician is perished, they still require to be paid. So, with the remaining budget, that's what we have. That's what we are working with. All three of them on parole. I don't know why. It's best not to ask, I feel. But, let's do this, might as well. Okay. Ici, we have Patrice. Trying to help you out here. Just. Okay. Voici Jean. Again, just trying to take the edge off. What the fuck is that anyway? A drum kit stolen from a child. Along with their innocence, by the look of it. Et à gauche, Laurence, ici. Laurence. Absolutely nothing there. It's fucking terrifying. Okay. So, might as well utilize these bastards as best we can. Let's get the money's worth. Okay. Let's do we'll do this. Let's do the jazz chat now. Give to me a conversational groove in the key of E. Now is good, not tomorrow. Ouais. Comme A, B, C, D, the fucking alphabet, you know, the... Wow. Oh, he's back online. Okay. Mesdames, Messieurs, we are now about to go on our way for a jazz chat, like a chat, but with jazz. So let's go to this side of the room, see what we have to feast upon. Wow, one woman being held as tightly as she can by her man. Look at that, the lock, the embrace, smothering her face into his chest. Perhaps for the best, I don't know. It's okay, no. I won't take your woman from you. No way. I have had already my 5 a day. You are safe. But even so, let's go to you. Why not? Monsieur, how long the two of you have been together? 11 years. Wow. Truly, 11 years. Not a joke. It's, no, actually, it's a little too clingy for me. That's, wow. 4 years beyond that itch. I'm sure there will be no hitch. Where did you meet, Monsieur? In fact, you met on some steps. Sure, there we are, the musical rendition of Steps. Which steps, madame? There sounds like a little story about to occur. The steps of the Louvre, the steps of Montmartre, the steps of, I don't know, the steps of the Taj Mahal. GRV. GRV, you tell me. It's not familiar, you see. I don't know if you know what is a conversation, but I have had my turn. That little pause was the cause of your inaction. Just because between you the conversation has dried up over the last decade does not mean that that should be made the same tonight. So you met on the steps. Who was on there first? Who was the worst for wear? Really? Where did that come from? Apparently you. Okay, are you okay? Do you know what is happening today? If you are in any way under duress, blink once for yes. Something a little bizarre going on right here. I don't know. The arm was always a little too tight around her arm. Not saying she is in any way in any harm, but it's not looking great. So, okay. Seems to be the method in this city. Picking up a woman around 2 a.m. or 3. Just waiting for them on the steps around Cowgate. Fuck. The longer you wait, the longer you will find what you seek. Every night of the week I have seen it down there. The first time I come in Edinburgh, I say, where can I find the women? At night, they say, oh, Marcel, it is right to go down Cowgate to the clubs and the bars down there. That's where you will find a woman. That's what I had heard. I found women in the loosest sense of the word. And every sense of the word loose. Truly, it's not the place to go. It's a mistake you make only once. Fighting your way through the cunts down there. I found the women of the Cowgate bars very similar to the toilets of the Cowgate bars. Either engaged or vacant. So if that's what you want. Some of them were disabled, of course, but I would have felt guilty about using them. Okay, let's move on into the middle section to see what we can find tonight for a little jazz chat. We have the woman in the black and white stripes on the shirt. You think that cannot hurt? Come to the French show tonight. We sit on the front row in the black and the white. That's what he like. T'es française? Ah vraiment? Et donc, bon. Don't try to outshrug me. This could last all fucking night. Yeah. Little shrug off. Et d'où viens-tu, mademoiselle? De Paris? Well, well. I'm from myself, Roubaix. Roubaix, tu l'as visité? Non. Who has been to Paris? Who has been to Roubaix? We don't want you there. Not for the tourist. No, visit Paris. Line their pockets. Roubaix becomes like Paris, you know. The streets will fill with arrogance and peace. And if there is one thing I cannot stand, it is arrogance. A little fact of Paris, you will know this, oui, oui. In Paris, you will see the Tour Eiffel. She knows it well. The fact is this: if you were to dismantle every piece of metal one by one and place in a north-northeast direction, the Parisians would be really fucking angry. It's just a fact. It's a fact. If you have the manpower or the willpower to do this in that city, do it for me. See the look on their face in that place. Et donc, tu es en vacances, hein? Et comme boulot à Edinburgh, quoi? In tech, the technicien, okay? The high tech, okay, good. Sure. No, I did ask, I think. Why would you work in low tech these days? It's going nowhere. High tech, that's where it's at. Smart. You believe in technology, you think this is the way for humanity. I don't think so. Every time with the technology shows up the frailty of humanity. You know, you see, every WC, every restroom you visit these days, you go in, oh, the little tap, wave under the hand, no need to touch that, it's magic. The water appears magic. You walk over to the dryer, the hands go under, and the fire comes again, like magic. No need to touch anything. And you walk out to the door, the one that you entered before, and you say, okay, well sure, I will now touch the handle which has 10,000 dick germs of everybody else from that toilette, absolutely forgetting that you have had the air and the water there, no touching. There it is, just the flick. Now every dick that has been in that toilet is now on the hands, the bacteria
from those glands.
And there we are back to square one. Technology not good for the human. Also, I am coming to Scotland sur l'avion on the plane. The man next to me has the little electronic diary, the little book. He is told, oh, monsieur, please switch off your book for the flight. It's not right. I say to him, oh, sure, oh, look at that. Oh, seems to be no problem for me with my actual book. Look at that. We are going backwards with technology. A book should turn me on, not the other way around. That's what I have found. Okay. And you can cope. What is your name, mademoiselle? Pauline. Pauline. D'accord. Pauline. Sounds again so much better in French. Pauline. Pauline, c'est meilleur. Et pourquoi l'Écosse? For the job. The masters are here. I hope it is your last year, because come October, I think things may turn sober for a European in this land. Bonne chance. No, it's bizarre. This country, everything now is so divisive, you see, after the you know what. We have to be one thing, another. You have to be left wing or right wing, remain or leave, one thing or the other. They say, oh, you are left, you are right, and you fight. If we are honest, all of us, little bit of those both, right and left, you know? It's like to ask, are you left-handed or right-handed lover? You have to choose, but in the truth, both. Of course, both, always, both. And in both cases, in that role, you go too far left, too far right, you eventually will discover an asshole. It's just life. So, who do we have for the last jazz to think it's the wrong time of year. Wearing the t-shirt with the reindeer. Are you okay? Did you have a stroke? What the fuck was that?
A t-shirt my parents got me from Norway.
A t-shirt your parents got you from Norway. Are they here today? No. Then you do not have to wear it. You can just say no. Maman, papa. Yes, I wear it every day. You don't actually have to do it that way. Christmas. Not a fan. In my land, we don't do Christmas so much. More New Year. My father said to me always, Marcel, in this house we celebrate New Year, not Christmas. So much better thing to celebrate. New Year, it's great. Christmas, religion. It's better to celebrate the passing of time, I think, than religion. As he took another drink, he says to me, religion has been the cause of so much death all over the years. I never wish to point out that time is just as guilty. If not more so. But you know, you have to listen to your father. My parents taught me many things. My father, especially, he said, Marcel, women, you cannot live with them unless they have specifically asked you to. And I think that's true. He was right in so many ways. So you too, how long you have been a couple yourselves?
7.5 years.
See, voila, the conversation is still there. And how do you keep alive the spark in this long-term relationship? Stand-up comedian. Okay. I cannot be here for you all the time. There's limited time left for you, but even so, I have two things to suggest for you. A little tip to keep alive the spark. Number one, a man can leave for his woman around the house small notes for her to find. 3-word notes are the best kind. A different word in a different room of the house. And the best 3 words a man can leave are will, you, and me. She will be searching for the 4th one for days. Gives you time for your own leisure activity. Really keeps alive the spark, you see. If that's not for you, number 2. Women, they like to play games. Always. Why not try hiding? Just 2-3 hours in a cupboard. Boom! Surprise! Oh, she rubs her eyes. And there he is. Build it up to 3-4 weeks away. Some men, they can hide for decades. The more you keep up the game, the more she will appreciate that. I think that is that for tonight. jazz chat. So, Madame Technologie. So, the technology you wish to produce, what is it, your specific field?
Cloud computing.
Cloud what?
Computing.
Cloud computing. Counting clouds. Okay. Is for environmentalism or just for fun? Oh, for fun, okay. Oh, the environmental thing, I was in London before to come here. I see the protests for that. I see on the bridge persons gluing themselves to shit to block the traffic. See that, I think, finally, the British have learned how to protest. I wonder who they got that from. I saw that on the bridge, I think, yeah, it's okay. Myself, I would have added some burning tires to that for visual effect, Perhaps sends a mixed message for what they're trying to achieve. Looks good on the television. I've seen some magnificent protests in London as well, actually. Protest, it was a one-woman protest. Really strong, it was magnificent. One woman, she has round placard on a stick, says, "Stop children." That's a cause I can go with. That's... Again, for the environment especially, want to stop children. That's a perfect way to try and stop climate change. Just less of them. But no, it was a magnificent protest. It's a shame. It was bold but ineffective. There are at least 30 of the bastards passing behind her. If only there had been more of her. It's a real shame. But no, I see on the bridge, block the traffic, tell the government the planet is fucked. Sure. It's cute. We set fire to a cathedral. Bypassed the government, went straight to the man at the top. And what does he do? Nothing. He's God. I feel we give a lot more of a shit for God than God gives a shit for us. It's an abusive relationship. Could have done anything there, sent down a little rain. No. Could have sent down a plague of carpenters. Or just sent down his own son, Must have picked up some carpentry tips from his stepfather. No. Does nothing. Set fire to one of his favorite buildings. That's how we know God is French. It's the universal shrug right there.
You are lucky to be in my restaurant in the first place.
No, I cannot trust religion. The Bible. It's too vague, In the Bible we are told, Jesus turns the water to wine. We are never told what grape. What vintage. The omission of details like that could render that book almost unbelievable. That's where the Christian, they say, the wine we are drinking, it's the blood of Christ. Actual blood of Christ. If that is the case, why has nobody produced a tasting guide? Allow me. This is a new book of mine I'm writing for the lucrative Christian market. Give you a little extract from the hymn Bible. It's my guide to the Chateau Le Christ. Just play something, anything. Okay. So, I would truly avoid anything from the 0000 to the 0005. Far too sweet, with a distinct myrrh aftertaste. Really, it does not get good until the 0020. That one goes very well with fish and bread. Anything from 5 to 5,000 portions of that. 0030, a little too dry for most tastes after 40 days and nights in a desert. Ironically makes it a poor choice for dessert wine. The 0033, bountiful year, so much of it was produced, largely thanks to the Romans. Anything from the 0034 onwards, best avoided. Starts to turn quite nasty after that. Entirely lacking in body. Tastes more like a spirit. Did I ask you to stop playing? Stop playing. See some of you there, your arms crossed. No, not Notre Dame. No. It's too soon. It's not. But, okay, for you sensitive bastards, let's bring a little positivity back for that. This is my own unique homage to Notre Dame. It's my poetry of the time I fucked a woman in the grounds of a church. From my book, Sex and Secularity. Can we have a little sexy lighting for this? Oh, fuck, really? Wow. The British sexy lighting at its finest. Don't want to see your face. Oh, we are going blue now. The sexiest of lighting states, sure. You're fucking in a refrigerator. Not as easy as it looks. No, please, rouge. No, don't light them. Fuck. Wow. Oh, wow, what is that? Okay. You should have seen the original band. Absolutely. Cedric, the organist. Oh, wow. I think it was him who started the orgy, to be honest. The rhythm section probably got carried away. You know, we can see how it goes. We had Sébastien Cinquemin on the drums. Wonderful. Anything is better than that. Fuck. Okay, let's do this. Well, oh, look at that. I would buy 3 of those for £5. This is based on a true story from my 20s. It's entitled Holy Fuck. Father and son sit uneasy in church. Holy Ghost sits invisibly, judging. We pretend our attendance was always intended, not forced by familial nudging. The service is boring. My father is snoring in time to the choral display. The priest, not the least bit appealing, his nasal appraisal of God, a dismay. The preacher impeaches the speeches of Nietzsche, who teaches us each God is dead, but eschews those approving of fuming and boozing, so I'm choosing Satan instead. And while he's on my shoulder, a girl some years older floats in down the aisle and then perches. From knees to chemise, she so easily teases my holy, unholy base urges. As the child is baptized, her wild baps catch my eyes, slyly peeking and seeking release, while the bottle of red I procured from our shed only quickens my ardors increase. Before long we elope, as discreet as the Pope, and return for the end of the service, believing, we hope, that the clergy mid-trope have not seen us departing or heard us. I return to my seat. Father rises from sleep, now aware of the girl there, still buzzing. I conceal my surprise as he rubs both his eyes, introducing me now to my cousin. What would Jesus do here? In the Bible it's clear that incest can occur now and then. Please forgive me my sins. Round the back by the bins, I was drunk, she was horny. Amen. Alors, we are coming to that time of night. It's time almost for the end. We'll do a little Q and A. Any Q that you have to ask, I will A it. Or any requests of chansons or poetry from the last 10 years, I will oblige. Some music. Oh, not that, not okay, not any fucking music, just some good music. Not that with that as a combination is not that, that's fucking awful. Just a bit more light. The Q&A begins now. Man shouting out, okay, the hand. Where are my shoes? One of them is in the dressing room. The other is next to that shoe. Also in the dressing room. Where are your manners?
Why did you sing Greenpeace's boat?
Why did I sink Greenpeace's boat?
They're French. Why did they sing Greenpeace's boat?
Okay, that's a different question. I was 7 years old when that occurred. If you think I am capable of that, I take it as a compliment. It's the most bizarre accusation I've ever had thrown at me. When you were 7, you went to New Zealand on your own. You went with explosives somehow. And you fucked up a boat. Well, you are from New Zealand? No. Then why is it your business? Even if I did. Where you are from? England. Scotland. Okay, I think you have more problems to worry about than something which happened decades ago in a different country. Let's maybe pay a little more attention to your own issues. Let's take one more. Make it not shit. No. So, that concludes the Q&A session for tonight. Okay, so no requests tonight, I will do my own. It's that kind of crowd. It's your own time you wasted. So, let's go with tonight, let's do the... Well, no. It's not you're not back in prison now. It's okay. This is a classic Marcel chanson from a time when I was working on a tennis court in Montpellier as a teenage boy. The little romantic adventure occurred on that tennis court as a teenage boy. It's a little chanson I like to call 15 Love. Oh, non, je supplie lentement, non, wow. Fuck. It's not so fast, c'est un 33, pas un 78, hein, slowly. Fuck. Boum, boum, boum. Boum, boum, boum. Bon. Fuck, have you run out of Ritalin this month? You were a teenage girl, I was a teenage boy. Our eyes met across a tennis net at the club where I was employed. It was 10:30 p.m. I was about to close. Then in my ear you said, it's just us here, I've something to propose. 15 Love. You were game, what a set, what a match. 15 Love. 15 Love. Another month went past. You never showed your face. But teenage life moves fast, and soon you were replaced. She was from out of town. She was a tennis coach. Yeah, she was twice my age, and she knew all the strokes. 30 Love. She was game, what a set, what a match. 30 Love. Dirty 30 Love. Then at the end of summer, a woman came to play. She was quite familiar, but in an older way. But with my new old lover, I said your name out loud. Turns out it was your mother, and now I truly found 40 Love. It was in, it was out, you balls please. 40 Love. Naughty 40 Love. She flew into a rage, and with an instant thought, I said, Madame, I'm 15, I'll see you at the court. Not this one. What a game, what a set, what a match. 15 Love. 15 fucking Love. As promised, one final poem for you before to do so, a brief but truly important announcement. Mesdames, Messieurs, the Marcel Lucont merchandise will be available at the end of the show. The bookmark, of course, the postcards, the cushions, the portrait for sale. The compact disc featuring the songs from Tonight and many more, and of course, the Marcel Lucont fragrance, there it is. Insouciance de Marcel Lucont, a limited edition, as is everything. One day, everything and everyone you know will die. So buy things to forget about it. Just take it in. It's quite overpowering. So, the final poem as promised. It's a little zeitgeisty poem, I suppose, to take us out into the night. Give to me like a first dance at a funeral. "'Tis the year of your Brexmas, and all through the land, not a creature's conquering, it's all gone as planned. Though the continents juiced you for all you are worth, for a confidence boost, you can enjoy this verse. May your cheese grow ever milder, may your beer grow far more beery, your bananas ever curvier, your cabbages more sphery. May you never, ever measure them in metric, stark and neat, but conceptual, ineffectual terms like inches, pounds and feet. May your fishing quotas double, while your chips grow doubly thick. May your immigrants all emigrate to care for their own sick. May you lose those tricky terms, Gesundheit, ciao, bon appetit, and say instead, grubs up, when you are sitting down to eat. May your summertime stay British, unaffected by our clocks. Should your Brexit be a hard one, or as soft as Jobin's cocks, may you never be disheveled by a firm, full-on French kiss. May your buses stay too leveled so that they can hold more piss. May your wattage only increase, may your NHS grow rich. May whoever's now in charge of this not end up Barnier's bitch. May Ms. May one day convey how much she loved being in charge by appearing wearing earrings made from bollocks of Farage. If life gives you foreigners, may you cut out foreign aid, but most of all, may you be happy with the choice that you have made. Merry Brexmas. Voilà, that is it. There is no time to thank the band. I have been Marcel Lucont. You have been you. À bientôt.